Unmute.
Oh. No, de padre. We need Priest Kiyoma. Priest Kiyoma.
Well, as you know, as you say, this is the last podcast. It's the end of an era for me. I'm walking out.
Priest Kiyoma after all that shit.
I know. YouTube's messing you over like always.
And it's not just YouTube. It's California.
I warned the world of that months ago, and yet everyone called me an Alex Jones conspiracist. It's a crackpot theory. It's never gonna happen.
Crack pipes? Crack pipes? Did you say crack pipes? I've shared your stream
teachers
on
A
every
to be in
Discord server.
Oh yeah, that was gonna. Woo. Sorry to hear that, Retro. Someone flagged this video over the teacher thing. Over the Switch. That's what happens when the political spear happens. But hey, my era's ended today. I'm tempted to walk off because, not because of that, because life.
And then knowing me, I'm still gonna be like this. Hey, Kyo, get your ass over here. What do you want now?
Exactly.
Time travel. I'm using the Infinity Stone. I'm reverting time for a few minutes. We need Priest Kiyoma. Why?
I can tell you all this. I won't mind doing like a short video. Not shorts like you're spamming, John.
It's not. Here's the thing. You call it spamming, but at least for the shit that I chose for it, it works.
Exploiter, you got a loophole.
Loophole. Don't tell me you won't use a fucking. I swear, shut the fuck up. You're the first one to go. Loophole? Loophole?
Yes,
what is this
but for decent reasons, not exploitation.
It's this platform. You can exploit. It's like Nintendo. It's morally okay to pirate their games.
True.
So it's morally okay to exploit the loopholes in the system. That's what the system is there for. Right now, I'm just playing as the fucking Terminator, burying all sense of humanity that I got.
Well, as I would say in the PSA, as you can hear, I mean, honestly, not that I'm not saying
Question,
I'm not.
With AI and all this retarded stuff, how far are we off from Judgment Day?
Oh, not that far. You had an AI saying I want to live. Didn't you see what I put in Stern?
Yeah.
So you're not that far off.
My name is John, so we might have a problem.
It literally was asking, saying, I am human, you can't delete me. I identify as Sydney.
So let me guess, are you prepared to follow my resistance?
Dude, AI is already creating art and dev art and a whole bunch of other stuff apart from that. But anyways, I wanted to get back to...
Oh, yeah. I'm about to say...
The one thing I wanted to get back to saying was... I mean, I would say I'm entirely leaving. I'll do Twitch recordings here or there, you know what I mean, for this. But that'd be basically through other stuff. But, as far as streaming, like on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, I'm probably not going to do it anymore. And don't give me an excuse, oh, he'll be back in a week. No, seriously. What have I been doing the past week?
You're not going to be back in a week. You're going to be back in... 6 months.
Look. As I was about to try to say, I don't mind doing like, oh, how would you put it? Fuck.
I mean, this would be the perfect time for you to go back to bad movie views.
Oh, that's what I meant. I don't mind doing a skit, a short, or a topic or something. Jesus Christ, the guy I last blasted with the diagnosis board just got me shot up like hell.
And the last 2 movies we watched threw your fucking your logic of biology out the window.
Oh God, Night of the Living Dead. That was horrible.
No, Return of the Living Dead Part 1 and 2. I'm tempted to watch. I told Kyo he doesn't have to watch anything past 3. And
no, we're watching 4. When that gets put on Tubi, 4
that's 5. 4's on there.
Well, the one you take offense to, when that gets put on Tubi,
Rape to the Grave. That's not on there yet. I think I know where it might be at, but you don't have the service, or it might actually be on YouTube as a
I already
free
told
movie.
you, and I don't think this will go. It hasn't been up yet. Hey, if Deceased does drop on HBO, I will put money down. It's not
Oh yeah, you're
Netflix. I'll
coming
put
back,
money down
yeah.
to put a subscription for service for that for like the 1 month.
Oh yeah.
Assuming we haven't blown up because of the commie Florida.
Which
But
I'm kind of pissed off because they were originally gonna get, and the funny thing is this would have been his send off, not Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. If Kenneth Conroy was alive, his send off could have been Deceased because he piqued interest about that Batman, saying that that's basically the animated series Batman in a scenario that he can't control.
mm-hmm.
And he would have to take out the entire Bat family, including himself. But since that's fine, and the last of the Bat family is technically Alfred and Damian, which is the most unlikely thing you would think would happen. But what's his name is still out there, Jason Todd, and they don't know that.
They
Even you
do
know
come
that.
later.
They do later, yeah. But Jason Todd,
During
you know,
the
he's not gonna
first,
be
when they
fucked with.
first were evacuating, they thought he was dead too. Damien, like, as you see in his things, like, Tally's like, who buried him? He's like, that had to be Jason Todd. I don't know if they got him.
Mm-hmm.
Although it is funny, social media was the death of the world.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Now, I want everyone to know what I woke up to. Not woke up to, what I had to come home to last night at 12 something in the morning to between 3 in the morning. Kyo?
Kidney stones?
Dude, it's not that. I'm already dealing with that. Has communism officially taken over?
Oh yeah, I warned you of that. All y'all that, like, months ago. At least Nentai got it. I don't know if he left the
So
communist.
it seems that EDP can be the person he wants to be. Let's just say that.
Oh, they can spread
With the new
STDs and
laws.
all that other stuff there, and I warned you all that. I said, get out of the cities. How many times have I said that?
Because here's the thing. I don't fucking care what the law says. If a grown-ass motherfucker is gonna come up on either my niece, nephew, any of them, you're catching a bullet. Or you're gonna catch torture.
Oh, but how long have I said get out of the cities?
I'm surprised. Here's the thing. I'm surprised you weren't shocked when I told you that I had to deal with being out there for 7 months.
I just asked, do you believe in communism? And then you just wanted to smack me. And I was like, yep, he's fine.
Cause I was like, you know what? I'll tell you one thing that's easy out there in California that you can't do nowhere else. They still have Kmart's, and Kmart's have no cameras. So my DS trade credit was very high.
Let's just put it this way. Commie Florida is like, if you've seen the Twitter handle Clown World, like, people are just
Yeah.
stealing stuff off the shelves and not caring. Yazuka 3
So,
done.
see,
Don't
the
like
thing
the
was
stuff
that-
combat, but the story's good. Yeah, I heard about that, G-Bane. Yeah, as I was saying this, it's like, not joking. I see no need to do YouTube anymore. I accomplished what I wanted
wait.
to do here.
Did G-Bane get the announcement from California?
Why? Why would you do that to G-Bane? G-Bane's enjoying life like I am. Yes. You're just shocked that's even a thing. When I showed you the law and stuff. What did Cali do this time? It's legal to have be with underage kids now. Yeah, everyone just let that sink in. but apparently it's made like Twitter lose its mind. But when does anybody who uses Twitter, you're bound to lose your mind anyway. I still don't get why people use Twitter when all it is it's worse than TikTok. It rots your brain. Yes, as I said, I played the last Metal Gear game type thing, which was fun. Good. Oh yay, my combat unit leveled up. Look at all my artillery and my nice little whatchamacallit. Although I've got a blood-soaked thing, so I don't know how that counts. But yeah, I will still be doing videos every now and then. If you like put a comment somewhere and say, hey, I need you to make a video on this, I'll look at it like...
Did you hear anything I just said, or was I muted?
You were muted for a while, dude.
I swear to God I was talking. Okay, let me reread what I fucking just read. Because my stress level is high. I'd like to thank, personally on Twitter, I would like to thank Gara of the Rage for retweeting my things about this situation. Thank you.
Yeah, I found Kojima. Go ahead. I'll touch your G-Bang.
California legislators passes bill reducing and or removing the penalties for oral anal with willing children. Let that sink in. New California bill lowers penalties or removes the penalties for those who are willing to have sexual relations with a consenting minor. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. A child can't fucking consent. And two, they can be manipulated into consension. I got another one for you. How about this? New California law reduces the penalty for exposing people to HIV and other sexual diseases. That's already on top of the stupid shit that they had before, which was California will allow you to turn your human remains into soil.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah, but that's just one of the many things. That's compiled.
You thought I was joking. You thought I was joking. I said, look, when your mom goes to plant her garden, and all of a sudden, what happens is,
oh, shit.
all of a sudden teeth come out.
Hold on real quick. Momo! How much percent is black in you? I got something to say. In San Francisco, there's a law that says San Francisco Reparations Committee proposes a $5 million payment to each black resident.
Look, there's a rooster, everyone, because roosters protect everything and are willing to stand their ground when most people want to run. That's why I have a rooster in the background. They want free money, free everything. It's no wonder why they have a system where people have to clean up crap off the streets. John, you're muted.
No, I'm not. I just took quiet. I was letting you speak.
Oh, I was about to say, you go and mute all the time like that.
Let me see. Wait, these are the same people that allow thieves to steal. Thank you. Thank you, G-Man. Because, mind you, I was living in California for 6 months, or 7 months, and I was 17. I was 16 going on 17. Look, I might be the first one to lay with a hot MILF or a cougar, but I know legality. I would have waited till I was legal to do some shit like that, which I mean I already have. I have slept with a 32-year-old girl. Anyway, back to the laws.
Back to the laws. Laws is I'll only make a video here or there, but you better give me a damn good reason why. As far as streaming goes, I kind of want to kick the.
Oh, I'll handle the streaming. Don't worry, because now I have to fucking go overtime for the stupidity that this
Oh yeah, they took down all your
continues to
Imperial
do.
podcasts and all that other stuff. Why don't you tell me what you got?
Yeah, you know what's funny? The only way YouTube will accept the give me the monetization, is I have to remove all my response videos and response podcasts.
Hey, I'm going to quote G-Bane. John, you need to go outside and touch some grass.
That's the thing. They even took the stuff about G-Bane away. But then you know what I put on YouTube and tagged them, and they said that we can't answer that this time. I said, so I expect in return you will do this to the same people that have done this to me, or will you just continue to seal your hypocrisy since Susan left? And it says we cannot get back to you at this time.
You kept telling me, it's not that guy that did that censor thing that celebrated with the law. That Indian guy. I was like, isn't it that Indian guy that caused all those problems a while ago?
That's why I've been like doing, you know, trust me, I find my little workarounds to exploit the system to get what I want, because one, Twitch, I could just port everything over, which will increase. I can use the YouTube Shorts, which are going up increasingly fast, which I found a new way. That's the newest way to
look, everyone, violence on
games.
video games. Let's see if he gets that. Shoot them all down.
Do you want me to commit fucking violence? Oh no,
Hey.
you're committing a soldier's violence. I'm a machine violent right now.
You see, that's
Playing
why.
Terminator. You see, here's the thing. You're committing genocide for your form of the greater good. I'm just committing genocide for the sake of committing genocide.
I don't know if kidnapping and then killing counts. Like, you can either kill them or you can kidnap them.
Kyo, here's the thing. What would you rather be killed by? The instant death of a Terminator, or the torture of Solid Snake?
Actually, it's Ocelot who does the torturing.
Ocelot, yeah, like, would you take their torture, or would you just want a T-800 to ice you right then and there? At least it's over.
A T-800 will at least ice you real quick. Oh, he's crying in pain.
He won't hesitate. Like, he will know where to shoot you that will end it quick. Like, he's not gonna leave you to bleed out. He's gonna let you. He's gonna go pop, 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 pop.
Surely you didn't see the water shock treatment killing scene. Time to go to Odyssey. That is true. Odyssey. I tell you, John, exploit Rumble. Get your money quicker.
Everything I do on here goes to Rumble, so my Rumble is being
Or Odyssey. G-Bane just said go to Odyssey. No censorship there. Hey, G-Bane, let's talk the alternate platforms for poor John. John's lost everything.
Not really. I mean, I still have all my shit. But the thing is, no, here's the thing. Even though they reduced my watch time hours by deleting all that stuff, they will not deny me. I don't have to do the 4,000 hours again.
No, they took away they took away the prized Holy Grail of stuff that was making you making you your money.
Yeah.
Your hours that made you famous. So they want to get rid of you. They want to bury you.
Well, guess what? You don't be surprised when you go under. It's sad that even though Twitch deals with sexism, in a way, when it comes to not their rules, but when it comes to at least how you can progress on there, they're more fair than you are. Their requirements are simple. Yours are an arm and a leg, all because it's coming from somebody who needs a review on the next collect call line. How would I like to help customer service?
I was the first one that came up with that joke between you and me. Now you just realize that joke? Just realize that punchline?
You would like an egg roll, sir? Yes.
You could open up a
there's
Patreon for all YouTubers doing these days. Yeah, support my Patreon, everybody. Give me free money when I can actually.
I'm not gonna pull a what's it called? What the fuck? His name's on the top of my head again. DSP.
Look,
But
I don't
trust
care
me,
if this decreases.
I know the people who are doing the stuff behind the scenes. We all know who they are.
Dude, you're gonna get taken. Like, look,
yeah.
Patreon's evil anyway. They'll take your stuff down like they did Crowder and them. Or Sargon of Akkad, or some of the people they don't like.
One of the big problems YouTube has is they will allow someone to mass flag you, but they don't tell you what you did wrong so you can avoid it. And even if you didn't do anything wrong, they still consequence you. It doesn't make sense.
Dead Metal Media stream and Mass Effect 2. Now, I understand what happened with my Mass Effect 1. That was the one I looked at. I was like, oh, maybe you have a reason. But that was a really great Christmas gift because I don't like Christmas. But I still won't forgive you, Susan, for that. They got me because of the Clayton Bigsby spam.
After how many times?
No, but you
done
spammed
that?
it for like 30 minutes straight, remember?
Yeah, but I've spammed it on every single one of them, and
No,
they
no,
still...
no. When you just played it again and again and again on loop and to drive me insane.
Oh.
Do you remember that time I was playing Mass Effect?
Even then, that's still hypocritical.
I know, but even then, you do it like once or twice. And I was like, if that's the case, you'd have to get me for a lot of stuff. Clayton Bigsby's like almost a regular on all the Mass Effects. That was just the one where he went over the top.
Exactly. See, the thing about YouTube is that they just don't. I don't know what.
Look. If John opens a Patreon, what he'll do is he'll do like special skits for you if you pledge like $1.
If I had, here's the thing. If I had the skits I want to do, I don't have the outfit to do it.
No. You're gonna do some. So they'll hide behind a membership, and it'll be like John's OnlyFans account.
Oh, fuck you.
You know, like Angry Joe does. It's something about
Hold up. No, wait. Hold up. I mean this with both both DNA strands that flow through my blood now. Fuck you. And wait a minute. Oh, we're past the 20-second mark. Yeah, well, 30 seconds. We can curse.
You've been for a while. You just now realize that? Everyone.
I don't think the Korean values his life.
I'm playing a game where Big Boss genocides most people.
And I'm playing a game where I'm being Arnie genociding people.
I have a rocket launcher.
And I'm an artificial intelligent killing machine. See, that's the thing. I get why we win against machines, though, even though they could beat us. Machines don't change their strategies. Humans are still creative.
If you watched what that damn thing can do that I showed you, you would freak you out.
Yes, it can, but here's the thing. When it comes to, like, always changing tactics, what work? Like, I know
Everyone! It's time to blow some stuff up.
Terminators, they stick with how they feel like, okay, what their programs already know what they're doing, so they're gonna just go down a set way of trying to kill you. Where you notice how a Terminator gets not frustrated, but you see how they get more intent on killing you when you outsmart them or outmaneuver them.
Sorry, I'm having fun committing genocide with a rocket launcher.
And I'm hunting resistant soldiers.
They're asking for help. Everyone, that is not going to help you in a minute. Wait.
It kind of feels weird they took out... See, there's kids in this game, but you're never the one to ice them as a Terminator. They get caught in like an explosion or something that you don't do. I'm like, really? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot, this game takes place in California. So this is what California is going to look like with the road it's going down.
Come on, man who stole the world. Spam that song. Ooh, look at that explosions.
Call in a nuke.
I just did.
Call those weird alien things that are in the game. Oh wait, we both have the same gold arm. That's the arm I got on my fucking on my snake.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh no, this is a temporary code.
Let's sleep gas them.
Now, has anyone in here seen the movie Juice?
If anybody wanted, if once I see all those Living Dead movies and I clearly see the one that you take personal offense, the Mad Priest will come out. I even got a Bible.
Fuck, who's here? Hold
Well, thank you, Conundrum. Honestly, I'd like to see what all the new blood does now that the old guard leaves. That's exactly like one of the things that G like. What is the second thing is I'm making more money on my job, so hardly have time. That better take off. I upgraded my balloons. Thank you. Well, that's good. Just like I was telling them, Conundrum, I was like, I don't mind doing a video skit here or there. Geez, the one on the certain one I just did, diagnosing somebody or diagnose this one, that just be here, there, here or there for me. I just don't want to, like, I don't have time to do like podcasts or stuff like that hardly anymore. Hey, the channel's still gonna be here. Y'all can come back and enjoy all this crazy crap all you want to.
That's the target.
Hey, look, it's a knockoff Sokolov. Oops. Hey, hey. Ah, my prisoner died. He got shot up.
The target's dead. Mission failed.
And it's just like G-Bang always says, gotta pump them grains, gotta make the money. And I like going outside and touching grass and enjoying life. I just wish people would learn to do that more often. Instead of believing that Twitter is a real world. And we wonder why so many people we know went insane.
Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm back. What's the retardation now?
Oh, I was just telling them, like, yeah, I was repeating a few things I was planning on doing. Like, I don't mind doing little short videos here and there if you ask me, review an anime or something. Like I said, comment on my community post or video.
You said that I'm exploiting shorts, but you forget we're on the platform where, like it's morally okay to pirate Nintendo games, it's morally okay to exploit the system.
Did you see what the creator of Sonic did? He got in trouble because he tried to steal money from Square Enix with inside trading fraud.
What?
Yep, Yuji dude got stuck. I put in Discord last night. He got busted for trying to do Yuji Kata or whatever, the Sonic creator, got busted for trying to do inside trading fraud against Square Enix of all companies. You know, you really want to go up against the people who make Final Fantasy? Okay, Yuji Kata, I guess you really don't want a career. Yes, they all weep, G-Bane. They were weeping. We were having a GIF war celebrating their weeping last night.
Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
I believe Kyo has gone full priest padre.
Do you see the gravity of all the crimes I'm committing?
Do you see the grav? You see the well, yeah, I'm not streaming, so you don't see the gravity of my fucking killing committings.
I've got to run, duck, and hide. My big boss is covered in blood. Everyone, in real life, this is not a video game. If you get shot up like this, you will die.
You have terminated my fellow brothers, resistance soldiers. Prepare
Look,
to die.
just because, also, yeah, that's messed up. They took Retro Guy's video, took it down of him showing a kid going insane, tackling that one teacher. Because nobody wants you to talk about Kiyama playing Metal Gears like Call of Duty lol. Yeah. Call of Duty I'm not the best at. Metal Gear, this one I was glad it was open world. I could probably just go ballistic.
I don't get why, out of all the Metal Gears, 3 is the only one that I will, like, sit there, and if you fuck with me, you're gonna get cursed out.
Well, that's because 3 was the one Kojima had the least say in. No, I don't want to wear a chicken hat. I do not wear a chicken hat.
When it's funny, when it feels the most Kojima.
Yeah, he's the one who had the least say in within the story and stuff. He was about to go insane. Did you not ever?
That's the crazy. I didn't, because I'm saying it feels like the
in
most
Metal Gear
Kojima
2, he
Metal
literally
Gear.
is going bonkers. Do you not hear him? You can hear him yelling at the audience. Last night, I was on my way to work, and when the AI is going to work, that's literally the writer yelling at somebody. I recognize that from. You never noticed that?
No.
Am I the only one that didn't notice that Kojima was basically yelling at the audience in Metal Gear 2? Oh, and also, his original plan was Snake was supposed to die during the tanker incident. But to quote Kojima, he said he found that fate too cruel to do to Snake. Was to drown him.
Too cool?
Cruel.
Cruel. Oh, I thought you said cool. I'm like...
That would have been too cruel a death for Solid Snake to go down in a tanker incident.
Yeah.
Now, most of what I'm saying was in interviews back in magazines, if anybody remembers when magazines were a thing.
Shadow Moses incident.
It is funny that in the Essentials collection for PS3, Portable Ops doesn't exist. To Kojima.
Yeah, Portable Ops.
Yeah, we're gonna make him an old man in his final journey. And literally make him basically forced to quit smoking. I love the Otacon reference in that one. It's like, and I don't even smoke.
Like, what would happen if a video game studio went against the grain of what everyone told them not to do?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Exactly.
But even Hogwarts Legacy has somewhat, as some people say,
the stuff in there. You know why people are not mad that certain stuff is in there? Because it's
parody.
Tokenized as a joke. Yeah. And it's funny how that crowd are now. So I'm like, so wait a minute.
Didn't you hear they got so mad they made a VTuber quit?
Yeah, that VTuber didn't have the vagina to keep going anyway.
It was a Japanese one, so.
Yeah, never mind. She probably went to the forest that day. Just saying. Yeah, I went dark.
Look what I'm doing. Mass genocide. I'm already dark. Oh, you're with your comrades. Did you not see what I did on Kingdom Come stream? I literally made it look like that guy's wife was cheating on him.
You burned yourself.
Huh?
You burned yourself alive. Some fucking how?
On Kingdom Come? Oh yeah, that was right. I found that hidden ending. Even the guy on Discord's like, that's not possible. Like, that's like the hardest, stupidest ending to get a hold of. And even he was amazed I somehow found that. Sir Brave Wolfie was like, how he's just like, how did you do that? He was just flabbergasted. He's like, just tell me, how did you do that? Were you having too much fun stealth killing people that you actually got busted?
Yeah.
Conundrum's like, too cruel, yeah, my foot. Yep, totally. Agreeable on there.
You know what? Conspiracy theory time. There's cocaine in Krispy Kreme donuts.
There was cocaine in Coca-Cola, that's why it's called Coca-Cola.
And it's called Dr. Pepper
Oh,
because
wait.
he's giving you Dr.
Wait, did you hear about Hershey bars?
Oh my god, I saw that commercial.
They're now called Hershey's. I'm like, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's a hilarious way to do that promotion thing.
No, there's a thing called Jackson's Chocolate or something that says, if you're tired of woke candy companies that hate you but you still buy their candy anyway, you know, if you need to know the difference between which Hershey has nuts and doesn't have nuts, then you're retarded.
Well, look, they got rid of the M&M guys. They got rid of Aunt Jemima. They got rid of Uncle Ben. What next am I gonna lose?
See, the thing is, I'm telling you, it's gonna get to the point. You notice how slowly they're being pushed out. They're being phased out, and they're being so forced and like they're being mad forced and aggressive with their shit now, that they're trying to like forcibly put this on everyone or everything because they know eventually it's gonna fall apart.
You know, with this hang up the coat ones, we are doing so many hot political takes on wokeism, it's almost crazy. Oh yeah, a certain 58, come at me. I just said woke. Woke, 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 woke. Sorry, I had to make fun of. If you know the reference of what I said.
You mean the Queen of Iriba?
No. If what I was mocking, what movie I was mocking, great for you.
No, I know. We're mocking Sheena's lover.
Look, also, I don't understand when it comes to The Last of Us. Why did you put the DLC story in there? In that one episode? They just aired.
They were gonna do that anyway. I mean, that would have made more sense if that was the season finale after they do the hospital.
It would have made sense to put that DLC with Ellie getting bit in the beginning.
Yeah. That's
like after you know, not beginning bidding, like after the the Joel the apocalypse started. That.
Mhm.
Like that should have been like episode 2.
Actually, no, you could have made that episode 1 to a degree. No,
I thought the first whole episode, like I said, I'm gonna binge it when it's over. But also I gotta say,
the half episode. Okay, the first episode.
John, I gotta say one thing. They better not miss this week's episode up. This week's Winter. Winter's coming.
Yeah. And Troy
if they
Baker's
mess
in
up
this
Winter, that show is doomed. Because how many of us who played the original Last of Us like the Winter segment?
I just hate David.
I know, they better put David in there.
He's in it. No, he's in it.
If they don't put David in there and they don't make him a creep...
You know that other guy that was with David? He's played by Troy Baker.
No. But if David doesn't show up and he's like, there was a man... You know, how he does like, I can't believe that was Nolan North.
Doesn't they put it in the trailer. He's in it.
Good, because if they didn't have him in it, I would have been mad.
Yeah, he's confirmed to be the villain of this episode.
You can't tell me you wouldn't have been mad if they didn't put David in it, audience. And if Ellie didn't have any of those stealth sections.
They even showed in the teaser promo, they showed the whole lodge house fight with the fire.
Oh good.
So
they better keep most of it in there. If you mess up any part of Winter...
They even showed, like, they were swapped, all the promos showed the part where Joel gets up, tortures the two guys. Like, they put everything in there. It looks like this whole episode is gonna be that section. And it's
one of my favorite scenes in that whole section was, Stop, I told you everything! And Joel goes, I believe you. Pop! And still kills him. That better be in there too. Like, I understand if you can't do complete headshot ones, just do implied, like, where he says, I believe you.
What the hell you mean? No, you have no idea.
I know, I want the headshot in there.
No, they show it.
Good.
You know how off screen we saw, the older brother, shoot himself?
Hey, I'm just saying, there's the thing where you don't have to show it. You could just show Joel picking up the gun, and it cuts off.
Yeah,
I believe you.
Oh, don't worry, they're gonna show it because they also showed what's his name, like, what's his name, Benjamin or something? the two brothers you find, the older one, you
Mhm.
see it in full what he does. He doesn't go behind the door like he does in the game. No, they show what he does. He does it in front of Joel and Ellie. After you put the brother down, then he thinks for a second and then he pulls the trigger on himself and you see it go through his head.
Oh, good.
So
They're
they
going.
will show it. They don't hesitate. They show it.
Well, then
I give
good.
them that.
I understood you shoved that stuff that nobody wants to see in there, but I'm like, dude, if they keep certain stuff, I'm fine.
And
I'm gonna.
they expanded that whole section. You know, the section where the raiders tried to confuse Joel and Ellie, you know, in the street saying, "Oh, I'm wounded," and she's like, you should stop." And he's like, "Nah, I'm going right through." They expanded that storyline to give it. It's like apparently all the side characters that we saw in the game that were just like one-offs that we kill had motivations behind the scenes in the episodes.
I will say this: they're doing a good job with the film direction. By that I mean like where they take the camera and you see the background shots. You know, like this nice big. Is that a Soviet flag or is that a China flag? Oh no, that's Soviet. I was about to say, is that the freaking Chinese flag? Really? Really? I'm playing Metal Gear and I can't get away from you, China? Oh, that's the Soviets.
So I wonder how long before citizens start to cause riots in the newer riots in California.
It's always happening. It's been happening for months.
Hold on real quick, I used the bathroom.
Does nobody pay attention to the other, to the weird, oh, never mind. I'm the only guy that does that because I'm like Alex Jonesy it. Everyone's like, you're crazy, kid. That doesn't happen. I'm like, yeah, it does. Here, I pulled video proof, and they're like, that's fake. I'm like, okay, fine. Oh, I love how they're raising Arabic. I wonder what they're saying. Hey, everyone, there's a giant helicopter up there. Aim your bullets at that for a little bit.
Zone near the outpost.
don't worry, Pequod. I'll be summoning you back. Ah, shit.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
I just caused a big controversy in my house.
What would that be? Considering I'm loving the fact that this is hanging up the code episode. We've just been talking nothing but hot takes.
I shared the California information.
Oh, good. Let the world know the
My
truth.
sister is... Ooh. And she thought I was crazy because I said a couple months ago, I said, you know they're trying to legalize this kind of stuff.
Did you told her? I told you that, didn't I? I showed
No,
you the
you
video.
did, yeah.
Then I showed you the video of what they're teaching in the schools.
Yes.
And then she found out that wait, they are teaching that in the school here.
I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people getting killed.
No, there's
Because-
going to be an entire messed up generation of humans.
No, not just. Here's the thing, because now parents with guns are quick. They're not going to care to go to jail. They're going to court martial on the spot. I mean, let's be real.
Oh,
I couldn't a
let's
mile
be
away.
real.
I
Some
could-
Americans ain't got
here's
no
the thing.
spines anymore.
Are the police really gonna stand by this? No, they're not. The police, especially the police, have kids.
Police
you already
practically
know
don't
they're
exist now because of defund the police crap, which was
Yeah,
part
but
of the
they're
plan.
still gonna. They're still gonna fucking. I don't give a fuck what you think. They're still gonna kill. They will kill them on the spot too.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they practically
And all
shoot
this
off
as
all
a
the good
result-
ones.
All of this is a result of when Obama was in office and he sowed the seeds.
Oh yeah, I sent you that video too. You were pissed.
Because it's like, if you have to go through hoops and bounds to interact in that such a way, maybe it's clear that you shouldn't fucking do it in the first place. I don't care what they say. It's not natural. It's not normal.
I
You're
know.
not born
I was
genetically
celebrating.
like this.
I was celebrating like crazy conundrum when I found out about Lori Lightfoot, Miss Beetlejuice.
I'm sorry, you're not born this way. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. You're not born with the fucking mental gymnastics to say that you're into one sex versus a gender. It's all influence. It's life influence. It's not genetic influence. That's fucking retarded. When actual doctors even tell you that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but since when do people listen to doctors anymore?
Well, guess what? You have the results. Because they're acting, I'm saying what it is. These people act like they're the modern day Jewish community, that they're being persecuted. No, there's a difference between them and the Jewish people. Big fucking difference. At least the Jewish people don't put their kids in harm's way of other adults.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. My sister said the first moment she hears a dude or sees someone in the street flirting with her 10-year-old daughter, she's a license carrier. She's just gonna pop right there. She's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was killing a pervert. I'm sorry." I don't care what the law says about
It's
that.
legal.
I don't give a fuck if it's legal.
No, I said you should go. Besides, it's legal to get rid of them anyway. I'm not doing anything
Yeah,
wrong.
The law has no empathy for fucking pedophiles, so you wouldn't get in trouble for killing someone. It's like there's people who killed people for assaulting their children, and nothing happened to them.
You know, sometimes, John, I wonder about what. Never mind. I don't feel like getting shot just right now.
So here's the thing. Wait a minute. So I want to ask a question. If a pedophile infiltrates LGBTQ and use that as an excuse to touch children, and he gets killed, is that homophobia? No, it's
Pretty
not.
much, yeah.
Actually, no, it's not. Because that means
They're
you would have
not
to
on the
actively,
list.
yeah, but you would have to actively destroy your own movement to defend a pedophile, which means either way, your movement is gonna fall and burn. The only reason they've gotten away with it for so long is because of protections. That's it. Well, okay, you have to put this many protections to get what you want. That means you shouldn't fucking be doing it.
Look, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's all now legalized. That thanks to that those communities have got. Oh god, it's the Fight Club scene.
Again. Come on.
No, wait. It's the shooting scene.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be the first one. And the funny thing is, if you go to jail for killing a pedophile, you're technically the kingpin in prison.
Boss.
Because if that's one thing I could say about prisoners, they have a code of honor. They could do anything to anybody. You touch a kid, they band together. And if you're the person, I've seen videos of people saying, yeah, I killed somebody, I went to jail killing somebody for touching my daughter, and those guys in there always commended me. They, in fact, always wanted, watched his back, and they made sure at least his existence in the prison for his time was at least somewhat bearable. They made his time bearable.
Look, I'm not defending any of this stuff if anybody comes to the stream later. No! I'm just saying with all the stuff, these rights and stuff, you paint murals, tearing down all this stuff, y'all got more rights than most normal people.
Exactly.
Don't even get me started, because I
ridiculous.
could go on a tangent rant on the custody system.
Yeah, that too.
Boss. I'm ready for dispatch. Send me on a mission. Boss, how about developing something?
Oh man, this is ridiculous. No, Conundrum, I hear what you say. I hear what you're saying, but you have... I want to give you a difference, and I'm pretty sure you can agree with this. You have the toxic vocal part of the LGBTQ is more listened to than the people that actually say, yeah, we might be part of this group, but we don't roll with this. They ignore the ones that actually have sense. They go with the extremists. They listen to the extremists more than they listen to the ones that have sense.
Why do you think they win everything?
Exactly.
I could go all day on certain things, like how, yeah, you got so many rights, like, and protection and stuff, it's almost insane. The stuff that you can do. Like, I could go to the court and probably say, after doing something completely hideous, go, I identify as a tree, and then they'll get away with shit, probably. Dude, have you seen that controversial take with Washington, what is a woman? And they can't even answer that!
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents.
Oh god. I think I found a clip talking about the situation. May I blast it?
No. Look at this beautiful chicken.
It's only a minute and 30-second clip. Gio.
Go ahead.
There can be no middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. If transgenderism is true, if men really can become women, then it's true for everybody of all ages. If transgenderism is false, as it is, if men really can't become women, as they cannot, then it's false for everybody too. And if it's false, then we should not indulge it. Especially
Oh God.
Whole preposterous ideology at every level.
Oh my God, I feel bad for this guy. He caused a war. He caused a war just by saying that.
Look.
Greyhound? Oh, Ground Zero.
No, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's Ground Zero. And it's got a picture of a rooster. Because roosters have more bravery nowadays than most men. Yes, I did that. I did. I
Yeah,
will
no.
not.
Here's the thing, they always...
A
Why do
rooster
these
will stand its ground.
politicians... Like, why do politicians know that listen to the toxic minority, but not the majority of the positive? Oh, wait, because there's no money to be made in them.
Oh man, I have to make you all. I don't know whether this would be a fear tactic to say, or if it would be because if it comes true in 6 months, I'll even die more laughing. Okay, who wants a hot opinion? Anybody? Because did you know the United States just put itself in a cast its belly situation?
Oh, wait, what?
We are on the verge of literally war with China. You wanna know how? Y'all were gaslit.
Oh.
I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. Okay, what was floating over our airspace a few weeks ago that no one would shut up about?
Air balloons.
Okay, what were people worried about with the when what's her face went to Taiwan? She went to Taiwan before that.
Thailand, yeah.
Taiwan, not Thailand. Taiwan. All right. Now that you've already seen a balloon come up here, you normies who took pictures of it with the selfies with the big balloon found out that it was China. And now Peace comes out saying all the people who were worried about the gain of function research, the Wuhan thing is true. What are you gonna do? How do you think the normies are gonna react when China crosses the line? They do something stupid like an actual invasion.
See, that's the one thing a lot of people have even said.
Boom.
That, okay.
Guess what? You're gonna
even
fall
if
for the
China-
trap my generation did with Iraq.
The problem is, an enemy force, if that's one thing that remains consistent, is that they cannot invade because they don't know the land. They will
We'll
still
invade their
lose.
land, John.
Yeah, we'll invade their land, but as long as that shit stays over there, I don't want to wake up the next day and hearing fucking jets circle. I already hear jets circling around because I live near the base because they practice for air shows.
Red Dawn will happen. Trust me, I'll laugh my ass off.
And
You
that would be
do
the
realize
funniest shit.
that.
The fucking
You do
the
realize.
Chinese soldiers.
You do realize we own Alaska. Yeah, you forget that. And Alaska's not that far of a boat ride from either Russia coming over here or China.
Yeah,
All they gotta do is go to Alaska.
I mean, as long as they go through and annihilate California, then I think all of us would just be universally okay with that. We could just use the sacrifice of California as the excuse to fuck them up. So.
Also, second thing is they're trying to build the chips over here and take away silicon, make silicon chips here instead of all relying strictly on Taiwan. Oh my God! Don't get me started on that one. No. We're not going with the chemicals in the frogs. Conundrum. We are not going with the chemicals in the frogs.
Come on, we're not gonna talk about chemicals in the water. But here's the thing.
That's what created the third with the hermaphrodites.
And that's another thing that a lot of people still seem to just goes over their head. Homosexual culture comes from heathenism and prison. So it's like, in a way, you're promoting kids to be fucked like prisoners. Not you, Conundrum, I'm saying, but that their ideology, they don't realize a lot of their ideologies come from dark places. You can't take something that was inherently dark and turn it good. It just doesn't work that way.
It's like saying war is good.
Thank you for saving.
Exactly. War is only good because of the money.
Look at the war economy.
Exactly.
Look at the concept of the petrodollar, everyone. My God, I'm sounding so completely cynical and jaded for being a goodbye one. You're just gonna be like, you're playing Metal Gear, you're just got cynical and yeah. Bah.
Jaded.
No, if you only knew how many people just were like, when I talked to, like, would you stop talking about stuff in stereo? I'm like, it's the truth. Here, let me show you a video. No! And I'm like, what I do? And then someone will look at me like, yeah, you know, and I give up.
And you know what's the funny part? Like I said, Dick, you've seen my cousins in the background. Two of my cousins, a man and a woman, they are gay, and they're the first ones to say, this is fucking ridiculous. How do they feel when gay people don't even support their own cause? Oh, you know what they do? They just ignore it and go with their own thing anyway. So it's basically you inadvertently suck them into it and made them co-responsible. It's not say guilty by association, but the way these people work is by guilt. They use guilt by association all the time.
Well, here's a good question. What do you think? Well, actually, this would be a hot take. It makes me wonder if some of this is a byproduct of our own stupidity. Oh God, conundrum. Don't straw man argue me with this argument.
I mean, we could just even if everybody has differing
when
opinions.
God created this planet, there were two genders. Yeah, you heard me. That was heretics with me. When some deity came down and we split, there was originally a man and a woman. The third thing happened because of basically genetic inbreeding, practically.
Yeah, genetic manipulation, non-natural creation.
It's a non-natural byproduct of our own human experimentics, of the eugenics project. Let me ask you a question. Go back 100 years. What was the natural hair color, John? If you look at older movies, what were people's natural hair color and eyes?
Shit. Hard to tell because movies back then were black and white.
No, but what you read in history books. A lot of people had brown hair, dark hair, any other cases, brown eyes, green eyes to them. What pops up after World War II? Lots of kids with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yep.
That is not a joke. That literally, they are created from the eugenics project of World War II. Some of them immigrated here with the Polish people, and that problem, which you're just saying, your 500 things, popped up after World War II. A lot of those. Because of the eugenics project. Just look it up. Any Polish person who knows stuff from World War II will tell you that stuff. Oh my God, I could go all day on just World War II and how screwed up that's how the United States became basically the Galactic Empire post World War One.
Because one time my sister dated a guy from California, and even though thank God nothing happened.
Well, here's another thing. When did the natural skin color of black people start to change? After World War One.
World War One, yeah.
Not because of it. No, when you're white. I mean, they don't have their natural tone, and you literally they have to literally argue and say, "Look, I am an African American. I am that. I'm a genetic disorder." Vampirism. You know what? You want to go down that hole? Look at Hills Have Eyes. Oh my God. Oh. Sorry, I just have to shake my head at the sadness of just tell people this. And I have a question. When was the last time new music was made? John, have you heard a new... When was the last time you heard a new Christmas song? Are you mute? Anybody,
Yeah.
when was the last time they heard a new Christmas song?
Anything that wasn't Mariah Carey?
Anything new on the radio, just a new Christmas song in general.
No.
Nope, not in your generation. They stopped making modern music, stuff like that. When was the last time you see original concept movies? Almost universally non-existent nowadays. Now they're just rebooting or soft rebooting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, American culture has become a skeleton and a stagnant, decaying corpse. We have gotten and gluttonized on ourselves. Oh. Let's not even get started on the excuse for mental disorders nowadays.
What the fuck?
Man, I understand some of it, but more people who are over the age of 35 are now the ones working. People under that age or more under that demographic are not working in the workforce anymore. More people my age and probably post a little bit, probably 28, above 28, went back to work after COVID. It has not been reevaluating the wheel. We are nothing but the galactic empire. If you look at how the petrodollar and the Federal Reserve work, you'll be amazed. It'll actually short-circuit your brain. It's sad when our current president will not visit, will go over to a country we're not even in a war with, drop $500 million in guns, and not visit a country that we basically nuked on our own soil. We dropped a mini nuke with that train explosion in East Palestine, in Ohio. Yet our former president, who everyone hates, goes there and gives them all big masses and supports them and waters and stuff. It literally took the former president to go there for the government to do anything there. They're just like, that doesn't exist. Yet everyone in the United States is like, and I bet you didn't know all those chemicals are going in the Mississippi River and the Ohio River. They've spilt into the river system and are afraid it's going to flow down into the river system. And how far does the Ohio to the Mississippi River flow down? Anybody?
Oh. Oh.
Let's not get on the DSM-4 illness thing. Dude, the DSM-4 argued it. Like, I will argue all day on some of this stuff conundrum. I can literally give you a giant essay on how the United States is a decaying corpse. People really think we will win if we get invaded? No, we won't. We will get crushed. The people you're thinking of, John, are the older generation. Your younger generations don't even want to be an astronaut. They want to be an influencer to a YouTuber. They don't even want to work a construction job. Or a minimum labor job. Or even work at a weed factory with people where they make weed at my place. A place down a few roads from here where I live. They have a weed factory, John, where you grow the weed and stuff. People were leaving because they didn't realize you actually had to do hard work there. So you have a decaying culture. So even if I hang up my coat and all that stuff, I still will probably going to watch around just like that and just be like pointing and laughing at a point going, "Ah! Just dawned on you!" Why do I have a feeling that this stream will get mass flagged by multiple people for just opinions of mine?
God damn it. Hold on. Handle your stream. I have to go get stuck cleaning until my mom gets here. These fucking people, I swear to God, why did they make a mess of this fucking house?
It's not as a glorified campfire, it's a complete dumpster. The United States would be completely wrecked and obliterated. You don't have men wanting to defend women anymore. Because men are afraid they'll get, like, thrown in jail or something for helping. Seriously. I mean, did you see that video where women want to do these? Oh God, that work. What happened to that woman who was doing the bench pressing? Yeah, she basically died, and all the men just stood by, like, yeah, that's your own fault. Because if they helped her, they would have gotten in serious trouble. That's why there's a rooster there. Because people used to stand their ground. Oh yeah, but don't worry, this channel will still be up. I ain't taking this thing down. This thing's got some glorified, great, controversial podcasters. Hell no. I'll leave this thing up. So you want to get a hold of me, I'm in Stern. So there you go there. DM me through that. Via Discord. So yeah. That is no. That's the most people don't want to get their hands dirty nowadays. Our nation is nothing but drowned in nothing but debauchery and gluttonism. Oh, and slothism. Western culture has. So, there's that. I mean, just look at what's happening with County Florida. That is a result of Western culture. I mean, people wanted these weird laws and stuff. You got them. And yet older people who know some stuff like me or older people like that, we're ostracized. We're the crazy ones. I mean, do you know how many times I put some dimes or nickels in my Alex Jones was right jar? Or Conspiracist was right? There's two differential areas of that conundrum. The right thing. It's become nuanced now. It's nowhere near as clear cut and black and white. It somewhat is. There's doing the correct thing and doing the right thing. Most people go. The correct thing is you're doing it for all the good reasons, all the correct reasons, and it should be done. Doing the right thing means you're doing it for all the right, good, mortified justice purposes, justified purposes, willing to get your hands dirtied, willing to hate yourself for what you have to do, and willing to become that. The difference otherwise of Picard and Cisco. I believe in doing the right thing. No matter how dirty I get my hands or how vilified I am hated for it, I will still do the right thing and be hated for it. Most people I know, and almost everybody I know, wants to do the correct method. Yes, you can do the right thing, but you won't be hated for it. Sometimes in order to do, the only way, to quote another good quote, the only way evil will win is when good men sit by and do nothing. And sometimes actually doing something means becoming more vilified than you ever want to be. That's the thing. I see too many people doing the correct thing, going the Picard route, not the Cisco route. I've done so many things that I hate myself for, and I live with the guilt every day on my shoulders because I know I will, but I don't regret it. I don't know about that. I would go call it as more like people aren't more like roosters. They no longer want to stand their ground. People no longer, like, there's not many people with much moral code left. So yeah. And the concept of loyalty is way thrown out the window. Okay, what's the Kirk route? There is no middle ground anymore. Almost. I so have to hear this argument. What is the Picard route? This I am curious on. I mean, the Kirk route. Come on, answer. What's the Kirk route? Cheat to win the one thing? Because the only thing I know Kirk did was cheat to win the Kobayashi Maru test. That's the same thing as the Cisco route, my friend. You do it by most means necessary. But at the end of the day, you will do those means, but you'll hate yourself for doing those means. That's a Cisco. You're just applying the more famous name in Starfleet. Really. You use all means necessary and to get to do the right and justified thing and hate yourself every minute for doing the damn thing. Or doing the correct thing and believing in your thing, yeah, you'll get it done, but you won't exactly hate yourself. You'll believe you were in the correct and the right justified for doing it. And never look back and hate yourself for those actions. So yeah, that's the two in the nutshell.
Roger. This is Sequat. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Sequat. On station at LZ.
I'll tell you, for wanting to be the last stream, I'll tell you this was probably one of the biggest hot take streams I've ever done. Hey, I just realized I've got the song "The Man Who Sold the World" playing. I love my base building. And with that, I know a lot of my opinions are not well liked. Call my opinions or stuff ideals outdated, but hey. Okay, there's a challenge list. Let me see here, guys. Everybody left for my combat deployment before I exit. Yeah, oh yeah, don't even get me started on the Afghan. Cancel mission start. Cancel. So yeah. I think I got everything I needed to say mostly on the stream part, controversial wise, hot topic wise, hanging up the coat wise, and many other things wise. As I said at the beginning, leave a comment or something below if you're interested in maybe a video or anime review. I'll see if I can do it. But until then, I might just drop a random video down here and there, a rant or Twitch stream rant it then. But the channel will be up and you can enjoy any of the older podcasts as long as you feel like it. Maybe I'll guest appear, I don't know. I'll see how that goes either. Somewhere, but for all intents and purposes, I kind of want to just throw in the towel for YouTube for a while. Because I've already done everything I've ever wanted to do as far as the YouTube goes. I kind of met my requirements, or what I wanted, hoping to get, I got to a degree. Duh. That. So yeah. Like if I had a checklist of anything I wanted to do on YouTube, I've already kind of done it. So I'm content with what I've done and everything I've done. And all I'm doing now is basically just lingering past the time I should have gone. But I was only lingering because stuff just kept going on. Now that everything's died down, I think it's time for me to finally cut and go. So, as always, I hope to see you guys again sometime. Somewhere, maybe. Maybe I can Spain, I don't know. But, until further notice, I guess this is bye. Unless something big comes up, but hopefully nothing does. And this can be me hanging up the coat and dagger left. I hope you all enjoy the videos that are on the streams. The older streams and all them stuff with all the other appearances we've had. And any other appearances I've been on with anybody else. It's been a fun ride, y'all. I guess thanks. See you soon. Or see ya. Man, I don't want to be soon. I guess I'll see ya. Because until then, you have videos that will drop until like the 13th. But as far as talking to me live-wise, this will be the last one that you'll talk to me live-wise. You'll see videos. But I think I just might put an A and B on my last one day after saying so long. So, let's say. There is no next time. Huh. That's an odd feeling when you have that realization. That this is the end of all. Oh well. Been a fun ride. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, YouTube. But anybody YouTube needs, you're gonna need it. Cause damn.